Hey friends, it's Amanda. Welcome back for more Hip Kit Club inspiration. Joining you today for September main embellishment and cardstock kit love. And of course it is Cut File Tuesday today. So the design team brief is to use more than one cut file today. I've got that gorgeous photo of my son a few falls ago now. I've cut out the word grateful and I've also cut out that gorgeous wreath file and I've done it twice. Once in the rain cardstock, once in the white cardstock, and I'm also using the gold cardstock as my base today, so really trying to maximize my cardstock kits today because I really have noticed I don't use them enough, so trying to make the most of my supplies. And yeah, just sort of playing around with the idea of having that gorgeous wreath, a layered wreath with my son's photo resting on that frame that says love, tucking in lots of fall animals and lots of beautiful, thankful sentiments and leaves and lots of gorgeous things there. And of course, there was so much in this month, well, in the September kits. My October one is on its way, but it's not here quite yet. So lots in these kits, but I was starting to get a bit low on embellishments. So it was probably a good layout to do because, I didn't have a lot of pattern paper left, or there were little, broken up bits. So using my cardstock kit has been a really good idea for today's layout. Now, unfortunately, modern technology has eaten that whole section of my video. I don't know what has happened and I'm so sorry. But basically what I did off camera, or I did it on camera, but it has disappeared. I machine stitched those two gorgeous wreaths together, and then I included all the ephemera pieces that you can see. I've tucked in lots of leaves and the Pink Fresh Studio floral and leaf ephemera. There's some chipboard circles, and then of course those fabulous wooden veneers from the Pebbles Jen Hadfield The Avenue collection. And yeah, look, I'm so sorry I've lost that footage. I have spent the day crying, trying to work it out, and I cannot find it. I've done all the recovery things I can do, and I don't know what happened. I was exporting the video and it just stole all that footage, and it's somewhere, but who knows? So I apologize that we've lost that. But you can see, from what I was talking about with my plan anyway, that I've got this beautiful layered file or files, lots of those wreaths that are loaded up and with just lots of gorgeous embellishments. There is, of course, the Maggie Holmes little bees in there, and I thought they were a really cute touch. That black and white just cuts through all that gorgeous fall colour, and I think that was a nice little way to break up that colour. I've got lots of highlights of red. I found that with the rain and the gold cardstocks, the red was just a nice balance again to cut through that real richness and yet tied in beautifully. And of course, then I could use that ephemera piece that said thankful, and it just worked too well. So that's how my colour scheme came to be today. And of course, my darling son is lying in the leaves there, so it was a really nice full picture to celebrate being thankful and this, the season that we're in. Using the tiny little alphas, I've made the word so very loved. There is, of course, some journaling going in there, but, I tend to save that for private. So that will go in after for my son. But, look, I love how this looks. It's really striking, isn't it? It's amazing how I think sometimes there's so many beautiful pattern papers. I really forget to use my cardstock kits, and honestly, the colours are just divine. They've been so cleverly selected, all the colours every month to coordinate with your main and embellishment kits and your pocket life kits. So really do make the most of your cardstock kits because, I will be from now on. I've not been making enough of them. So very, very simple, very pretty. When I glued down my grateful title, I actually only glued through the centre. So you can see it does look quite raised in sections, and that's just simply how I folded the actual cardstock title, so it would have a little bit of movement so that it it blends in or fits with the fact that the wreath is very layered and very textural, and it's got all that movement through it as well. So coming in with some of those very pretty lovely gold thickers, and they are just divine. I'm using just the little hearts because of course it ties in really nicely with the loved and thankful, grateful, gratitude theme of my page today. But just being a little bit careful to only stick them on the rain cardstock part of the wreath because of course the gold really gets lost on the gold base. So that was probably the only downside of using a gold base today, was it limited how much of those gorgeous gold thickers I could use. But those hearts are really, really sweet, and they just help to build up that busy embellished wreath look. And I think it's actually quite a lovely little wreath. It's come together really lovely, and it's I think sometimes, you know, we overlook the cardstocks and the cut files and the media kits and things because, you know, that they're only that smaller kit. And yet look at how much you can get from them, and they give so much. So yeah, another reason just to make sure you get all your wonderful kits every month at Hip Kit Club. If you don't have a subscription, of course, you want to lock one of those in. I'll have details for that in the description box below for you today because, as you know, the main and the Pocket Life kit just disappear like hotcakes. It is so hard to get a hold of one these days because they are truly so gorgeous. And we're very spoiled, aren't we? Like Kim and Kimberly really do curate the most beautiful kits. So very lucky. So many gorgeous products and lots of exclusives every month as well. So just finishing off my layout now with a little bit more colour and just a simple paint from my stash. It wasn't anything fancy. I only just wanted a little bit of splatter. It wasn't anything big. It wasn't a mixed media element. It was just, again, just to enhance the edge of that wreath and that little pop of that, you know, vermilion red, I guess, just to offset the rain cardstock in the wreath and the white. And look, it's just so pretty, isn't it? The colours, I love fall. It's no secret I love decorating and embellishment and doing all those lovely crafty things for this season because fall is definitely my favourite when it comes to colour. It's just divine. So yeah, look, a really simple page, lots of fun with our exclusive subscriber cut files, and yeah, look, I hope you've had lots of fun watching this one. So if you do have questions or comments about my layout today, please don't hesitate to pop them down below. I know I missed a whole section of video for you and I'm so sorry about that. I would have loved to have shared more with you, but mostly it was just me sticking down everything and telling you how lucky we are because we're so spoilt for all these gorgeous embellishments anyway. But as I said, if you have questions or comments, please get back to me and I'll do my best to reply as soon as I can. And yeah, stick around. I've got lots of lovely close-ups coming for you now. Thanks so much for watching and have yourself a wonderful, happy arty days. Thanks for watching. Bye.